Alright, welcome everyone. Today we are playing FTL. I definitely want to do more with the Engi ship. As I recall, we had a couple of achievements we could get, and we need 2 out of the 3 in order to get, I think, another layout, or the next ship. So, with the Engi cruiser, have 3 drones functioning at the same time. I'm going to lean into drones and see if I can't get that one going. We've got a combat drone already, so we just need one to fill each of these spots and enough power to get it going. We only have 10, so I am going to this? I'm gonna restart here because I think that was me grabbing the screenshot. Alright, this looks more like it. And I'm gonna come along the top first. What good fortune that we happened to run into each other. Okay. And we only have an ion weapon, so we do have to do this. Let's see if we can't disable this from doing any more damage. Come on, you can take it out. There we go. Alright, let's get this guy in to fix the shields. So we can have shields again. We've got Hector, Manon, and Ken, it looks like. Now I need you in here. If anybody is joining me today and would like to be named among my crew, don't hesitate to let me know. Got a distress one. That's good. I refuse to do the alien spiders. I refuse to have anything to do with spiders. Thank you. Gonna come down here and see if we can't get a little bit more going on. This is an auto assault. It does also have drones. Oh, and it's trying to get away, so we may be out of luck here, but we're gonna try. Okay, that worked out actually very well because it did kill the... Yeah, that one was a piece of cake, actually. We did get a drone part back. Store right here. I'm gonna go right here and then here. And then I'm going to come way over here. I just want a little bit more money for the store. Doesn't seem to want to engage me, but I am going to demand the surrender. Okay, so we want to fire this up. Get the first. Okay. Come on, we can do this. Just got to keep it delayed long enough that we can get this ship whittled down. And there we go. We got a burst laser Mark 1. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's start by going ahead and suffocating this fire at least. It's not ideal, but if I can just get it all the way out, I can hopefully equalize the oxygen. There we go. Send everybody back. Actually, y'all got a little bit hurt in there. Alright. We've got oxygen back. It's climbing very slowly, but it is climbing. I am pushing it by going there. You find yourself surrounded by a group of mysterious alien vessels. Okay. Well, here is our second drone. We don't have enough to for defense, so I'm going to go ahead and get the anti-personnel. Pick up a few of those. And I think we're good. Now the next big thing will be, do we want to keep the ion blast or the burst laser? Probably long run the burst laser, although it does have a much longer charge. Let's see here. Charge time's 11 seconds, this one's 4. So it may not be ideal. I could sell it, but I'm not really ready to do that yet. So we're going to pop over here to the distress. Alright, and that was a trap. Let's get our guy going. We're dealing with a pirate scout. I'm gonna go ahead and repair that immediately. Of course it's trying to escape. It's like everybody's trying to escape right now. Okay. Lots of missiles used, but on the whole we did pretty good. Get that repaired. I'm gonna need much more system power. We don't have a lot of money, but let's see what's here. No drones. I think that'll be fine. Pick up a couple of fuel just because. Right, automated Rebel Scout. So we might actually be able to take care of it and get something out of it. Obviously, I'm going to be shooting down the weapons first and foremost, because the more I can disable there, the better. At least with this engine out, it's not running away. Okay. That helped a fair bit. We can now go ahead and buy one of the bars we need. And I am going to be putting it into engines for the moment to get us that extra protection. Let's see here. And we're going to defend the outpost again. And that's the beauty of having the burst laser, is I can at least do that. Knock it down, so. Alright, we got fairly well trampled in that. So we're gonna have our people repair things. But this is okay. Okay, go back. Alright, the pirate in hot pursuit of an unidentified ship. Stay out of this fight. And they're bribing us with fairly minimal stuff, in all honesty. I think I'm gonna attack the pirate. Alright, we want our drone up. We're gonna immediately attack the shields to help our drone get a good handle on the ship. Let's take out the weapons a bit. And then the shields. And the weapons again. I'm just going to be bouncing between these two for now. They got slightly more generous. But I think I want to continue. There we go. Alright, you come back over here. Everybody is going for my O2. I'm sorry. So I went from 9 scrap with missiles and drone parts to 12 scrap without. That's lame. Alright. Heavy ion is 13 seconds. Not good. I like the ion blast Mark II. And I don't think we need anything. We are going to fix ourselves up to green at least. And get our oxygen dealt with. Okay, go back to where you're assigned. Come on. Got 43 now. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that one. That gives us 4 power. We can now power both of these. We're in an Engi ship. Maybe an Engi controlled sector is good for us. Alright. Let's come here. We're going to try to make the most that we can of this sector. Looking for an escort to a nearby system. Sure. Alright, now we've got a quest marker. Quest is over here. I was actually planning to come down along the bottom, so that is fine by me. Alright, pirate bomber. Okay. Get the shields out fast as we can. Get those dealt with. Okay, it says it's powering up, but they have this guy has already delayed it, so I'm not worried about that. So let's just keep their weapons down. There we go. All right. Got the quest down here. This is a pirate scout. Okay. Oh, they've got a boarding drone. That's gonna be somewhat interesting. If it boards, I am going to grab an anti-personnel and probably take away the med bay and the oxygen for a bit. And they're going for it. Okay, so take this and this away. Fire up this. Oh, great. I have no weapon, but at least I can turn that back on for the moment. Oh, right, I need power. Nope, I need you. Okay, turn this back off, turn this on. You come over here. Do not go down on me. Because I just need... We're gonna accept their offer because things are going kind of bad. This and this are going over here. Right, I can't turn that on because I have to repair it first. Well, let's send you to repair this. Okay. Everybody go back with the Engi Medbot dispersal. That guy is healing up. But let's send everybody actually here first. Get them properly healed up. Now go back. Now what I'm gonna need to do is probably... Dang it. I'm gonna sell this guy. Get us back up to green. Couple more drone parts. And another power bar. I shouldn't have spent everything, but hopefully going there will maybe give us enough so that we can... Oh, this one was a trap. Okay. So we've got... We're gonna use up all of our bots immediately. Well, maybe not. It's doing pretty well. Nope. Okay. We have oxygen again. I'm gonna station him right there for now. I can get this guy back up. Come on. There we go. And we got a system repair drone. That is awesome. Because that's only one more power. They also had an anti-personnel drone. But that's only one more power. We can do this. Okay, we're gonna pop you guys in here. Dead enough. Okay. Everybody go back. But you are going to repair this one. You are going to repair this one. Wait, why am I doing that way? Let's just pop this guy out. We don't need to go by the store yet. Because, quite frankly, if we just get one more power bar here and enough power here, we can actually move along. However, we could repair some. So let's pop up here and just see what we've got. Okay, they had that. That's fine. I'll take that. I will use the rest of the 25 to get another power bar. All right. Go into the quest now. Alright. And they gave us a reward. Now I just need 45 scrap to get this. And I think I'm good. Let's pop way over here. Oh, we're in front of a sun. That's not good. Okay. Definitely want that. They do have a teleporter, so they will try to board us. So let's actually get this a little bit like that. And let's see how we do with this. I'm going to start with shield as always. Why am I missing so much? Oh my goodness. It's trying to get away. Okay, we'll try that. They surrender, and we're going to go ahead and accept it because I would like to get out of here as soon as we can. Apparently they destroyed our repair bot, but nothing needs repairing other than this one area. Okay. Gonna head over to the distress and see what's there. A small Engi ship under attack by a rebel fighter. So they're attacking us now, that's fine. No boarding. I do love that. So I can close this up and start getting air back in. And we will get that going. We're about to start having worse luck with this, starting in the next sector. But for now we can still enjoy it. Because this fight should give us the last of the cred we need to have 3 drone systems going at once. Except immediately the Engi vessel needs help. I feel like this could set us up for something later. Or it could just be a way to get the Engi medbot dispersal that we already have. Oh, okay. So we got 25 of our scrap back. Is that enough? That's not enough. Very obnoxious. Let's hit the exit and see what we've got going. Alright. As soon as you arrive, you receive a Federation encrypted message. Rebel ship has been terrorizing the local civilians. Hey, let's go looking. Hey, we found it. Okay. Not ideal, but we've knocked out their O2. And I'm trying to keep at least a handle on their weapons. So far, so good. Alrighty. And that gets us enough. So now we've got 2 here, 2 here, and 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got that. We've got 3 here and 1 already one. So we just need 25 more. We're heading to the next sector. I am going to choose the Engi homeworlds. Right. A computer virus that is wanted for hostile acts against the Engi is aboard our vessel. They insist they must destroy the ship to prevent the virus from escaping. I'm gonna have my Engi crew member negotiate. Oh, they stole my Engi crew member. Oh, that is not okay. Alright, let's do this. We are going to do this. They have 2 shields though, so this is going to be very difficult to get through, if we even can. I can't open these doors. Oh, we're dying here. So you know what? I can't. Okay, can we... No, I can't. It happened so fast. Alright, let's try this again. I want to get that achievement. I think it's very doable. Just need to actually get it dealt with. Okay. Intervene to defend. Da da da. The one thing I really don't like about drones is you don't control how they target. So I just kind of have to wait for it to hopefully attack the right space. We're gonna try to get the storage cache. If we can get another system repair drone, I quite like that one because it's only 1 power and it's easy to just kind of leave on. Okay, an asteroid belt this time. And it does have cloaking, but it does not have shields. So that was pretty quick. Alright. Why am I hearing fire? Oh, that would be why. Come on. Suffocate the fire before it knocks out the oxygen. We are going to jump. We will go to the store. Okay, we have a couple of drones here. I could use a defense drone Mark 1. It requires 2 power. Okay. Plenty of fuel. So I will wait. Oh, it did break. That's going to be a real problem. Okay. Let's see if we can't get that equaled out somewhat. Okay. They've got at least a little bit of oxygen. Get this one repaired too, please. There we go. Return crew. And we're gonna hit the distress beacon. Still not doing the giant spiders. They can just wait. Our oxygen is climbing. Got another distress here. Alright. They're out of fuel and can't jump. I can give them fuel. And they gave me scrap. That's very good, actually. Because that will enable me to get that one purchased. So now I can have both of these going if I have enough power. I'm going to come up here. Defend the outposts. And I definitely want to disable the weapons. Because I don't think their laser can get past my shield. But this one certainly can. Oh, right. Okay. And we're actually doing pretty good again. Okay, go back to where you belong. We've got distress here, we've got a store here. I'm going to hit the store to see if we can't find a system repair bot. Anti-personnel, but not system repair. So that's another 2. Right. I think I'm actually going to wait a bit on this. See if we can't, in the second sector, find a store that's selling the repair bot. Or just when we're closer to having enough power. Let's go looking for the rebel ship. No, dog. You need to stop. Alright. Let's see here. Get everything going. Alright. Okay. With that, we can get both of those powered up. Now, hopefully we don't move straight into a store, but we'll see. Okay. Coming over here. Alright. Rebel fighter this time. Oh, I don't like that. Let's get you on this immediately. Come on, keep it in. We will not accept surrender. We're actually doing quite well against them. They have not managed quite yet to get us with more than one missile. All right. Put one of them in, thank you. They're trying to power up their FTL. For some reason it's saying it's delayed. My guess is the pilot is probably not there. They're probably trying to repair something. There we go. Okay. Decent amount of scrap. Go back to your space. I'm going to take a risky move and go back all the way back there first. There's a little for it, but to take in the ambiance and program the next jump. Okay. So it was a risk and a waste. Come up here. I will participate in their study. Thank you for the scrap. We're gonna hit right here. Try to get some more currency out of this thing. You'll see the safer world we provide. Well, maybe I won't. Maybe you won't either at this rate. Okay, we have a boarding drone. So that's gonna do quite a bit of damage overall. Okay, this has to happen immediately. Right, the doors are broken. Come over here. And you know what? I'm gonna put both of y'all in here for now. It's powering up. Don't love that. Let's come in here. Jump is imminent. Okay, they've gotten away. Ship's gonna be closer. But now... Actually, we've got that repaired, so let's come in here. Oh, wait. Right. Need to try and repair this at least somewhat. Can we get at least... No, don't break! Okay. You guys come right here. As I drain as much oxygen as shoot. Okay, that's gonna be problematic. We may have just failed at this. Yep, they can't survive in this. Okay, we're gonna restart. I wasn't loving that round anyway, quite frankly. Okay, the civilian ship, yeah. Oh darn. He got away. Okay, go back to your corners. We're almost done here. And with that, we get some scrap, we get some good stuff. Gonna come down here. Hello, Cozy. How are you doing today? I am hanging in there, although We have yet to hit our goal for this. Okay, overhearing their conversation, it seems they need to take possession of an enemy ship intact. Yeah, I'm not properly equipped for that. It was worth a try. What we're trying to do tonight is the Engi ship has a couple of achievements, and if we can get at least one more, we get a new unlock. Alright. I'm not paying your toll. Alright, so we are going to get everything set up here. We've already knocked out some of their weapons. This is good. So the main objective, we've got a combat drone going on right now. And the achievement requires 3 drones to be fully active. In order to do that, I'm not sure how familiar you are with FTL. I've got my ship right here. And this is the enemy ship, of course. And in order to, can you stop hitting me with your missiles, please? That'll stop you. Okay. So they gave us scrap and they gave us fuel. And then this is a missile, this is a drone part. Need to keep drone parts in stock. Don't care about missiles so much. But basically right here it says with the Engi cruiser, that's the one we've got, have 3 drones functioning at the same time. So I've got to fill these 2 spots up and then make sure I've got enough power for all 3 of these and enough power in the system, which is right here. And some of that just takes money or scrap. Oh, we're picking up a single life form. Let's investigate that. I find a colony that seems to have been recently attacked, exploring the devastation. I find a lone survivor. Would you like to join our crew? Hey, Charlie! And you've got hand-to-hand combat. Fantastic. So Charlie, I am going to, I think, assign over to shields. And we're going to lock that in. We've got a store up here, and it's not super close, but the Federation, or the rebels are advancing, so we do need to get to the exit before they do, but we've got to have those drones. So let's see what the store has in stock. We were crippled by a band of pirates. Okay, they do have drones. We've got a Defense 1 and a Defense 2. We can only afford the Defense 1. Okay, so we're kind of back where we were last run. We need 4 power in the system so far. And I cannot afford to hire the mercenary to delay the rebels. I could fight him. I'm going to fight him because I need that money for the power. Now he's got some sort of maybe teleporting bomb, is my bet. Let's see if we can't knock out some of the weapon. There we go. So we've got the subsystem of shields there. Weapons here. This is engines, this is piloting, and of course oxygen, because in space oxygen is very important. Alright, not quite enough to purchase anything. Now in order to get over here, we can go from here, or here. So I'm going to come up here, because I think I can fit in all of them up there. I will never surrender one of my crew to slavers. Gotta get that shield down so our drone can actually do the good work. Okay, and they are firing up their FTL, so we need to delay that as well. I assume... I'll accept your surrender. Alright, Lombard. Let's put you on sensors. Cozy, should we rename one of our crew to Cozy Clover? Arrive near a damaged and dilapidated space station. It appears to be abandoned. We do detect faint life signatures. Let's board the station and look for survivors. All around us is the stench of death and decay. The life sign readings must have been malfunctioning because we really doubt anything could be alive in here. We quickly return to the ship. Alright, what position would you like to have in our ship, Cozy? Would you rather be a pilot, man the engines, handle weapons? It's up to you. We've got piloting. This one never gets stationed, but it's, healing. Weapons, sensors, doors, shields, engines. You locate a nearby human mining colony where an unknown disease has spread virulently. They are setting up a quarantine to contain it, but a riot has broken out. We can do other things, but we have Engi, so we can send our Engi crew to help calm down the infected. Alright, weapon it is. With no fear of catching the disease, your Engi crew member helps to reassure and organize the infected humans. Calmed by its extensive knowledge of human physiology, the infected submit to the quarantine in hopes that a cure can be found soon. Colony leaders offer a reward. Not much, but it will do. And we are going to take a moment. We've got, let's see, you said weapons. That's Ken. So Ken, let's see. There we are. We've got Cozy. Can we get Cozy Clover in here? We can. Alright. Cozy Clo. Would you rather be Cozy Clover or Cozy Clo? I love that they give you all the space, but then it cuts it off. Right. Down here to the exit. A rather large fleet are held up. Everyone's being inspected for possible ties to the Federation. No one's noticed us yet. We're gonna stay out of their way. Next sector, we've got civilian or Zoltan. I'm gonna go with civilian. Because I believe it's the Zoltan that have the energy overshield that could be potentially very difficult. Alright. I will actually make the trade of missiles for drone parts. Absolutely. All right. Okay, I'm gonna do something a little bit different than what I told you. Two of the OG will be Cozy and Clover. How about that? There we go. Now you're covering engines and weapons. I think what I'm gonna probably do is come along this route to try and maximize what I can get. Okay. Again? I can fend for myself, attack and escape, which I do need more money. Now, because we've got somebody in sensors, we can now see where the people are. Which is very useful for some ships, not this one per se. Okay, I don't need to... Let's knock that out, actually. They're not doing too well. All right. Nice and simple. They gave us some good scrap. And we've got a store, so we could potentially get that last drone. I'm gonna go here and here first to try and maximize how much money we've got for the drone. Oh, they're powering up their FTL. This is gonna be a pain. Start there. Keep trying. Good. Okay, and now we're without weapons. But our drone is good. Can't fire up the defense drone just yet. You're doing good work in the weapons department though, Cozy. Okay, they're going to end up jumping because they've managed to disable everything we needed. Alright. Go do quick repairs. I got greedy and that was a mistake. Alright, let's see what we can do here. If we jump straight to a store because see how far they're coming. So I can't linger anymore. Okay, we do have a system repair bot though, so we can buy that. That's good. Gonna buy a couple more of those. Fix us up to green. Okay, so now we need 5 energy in total to get all 3 up and running, and we can do it. Cozy games very much are like ASMR sometimes. get the system repair bot going. I don't know why it is prioritizing what it's prioritizing, and this is not doing us any good. But now we just need to make sure that we can actually get out of here before the meteors get me. Gonna pop up here. Okay, let's do this and hope that it's not too bad. The laser cannot penetrate the shield, so it's good that it knocked out that one weapon early on. Oh. Okay, let's get some more power up in here. Okay, we got some information. So, possible ships there and there. I have no need of your services. I'm wasting fuel this way, though. Alright, I need, like... probably 50 power in total. No, more than that. Because I also need to buy this up. You've got to go over there because I cannot afford for that to go off. You would think that having 3 drones active at the same time is fairly simple. It is not. I have a feeling this run is going to go the same direction that our other run did. Let's get you going at least. Can we survive? Yes, okay. Potentially. Ugh. Okay, that was a lot. This needs to be active. You're gonna need to come here. Because I can't control the doors without fixing this one. So y'all come in here and repair. And I'm trusting on my repair bot there to do the good work over there. We need to get the... Okay, with the doors done, we can suffocate this fire. Hopefully before it does hull damage here. Okay. We're left with 2 hull points. Not ideal. We've got the power now. Everybody go to your spots. I believe you're supposed to be manning sensors. Quarantine level 5 in effect. Okay, so nothing could be done there. We don't even have any money to repair our ship with. We're gonna avoid the ship this time, jump to the next sector, and see if we luck out in the first jump. Let's go see what the mantis are up to. You've entered a poorly charted area of space that's known to be home to the mantis. Ensure your hull plating is up to scratch. It's not. And that you have enough fuel in the tank to make it through. We'll see. You overhear mantis comm chatter. Next ship is your turn. Good hunting. They don't see you yet. But we are going to go ahead and attack, because either we attack now or we attack later. Either way, though, we've got to get some more money to get this ship repaired. So let's see if we can survive this fight. They're not boarding us, which is kind of a specialty of the mantis. I know that, like, they're skilled in hand-to-hand, but they're also able to deal a fair amount of damage with that burst laser. Yeah. There was no hope there. We couldn't even run yet. Alright, let's restart this. And I believe it was Menon and Ken that get the names Cozy and Clover. Alright, now we've got Cozy Clover back with us. Let's hope that is a good mark for us. And maybe this third time's the charm. I think if this one doesn't work out, we're gonna go take a look at the hangar and just see what other achievements we might be able to do. That's quarantine level 5 again. Oh, they need to take possession of an enemy ship intact. I'm really not equipped for that. Last time I offered my services and it was turned down. This time I'm just gonna ignore it. We've got the exit up here. I feel like if I come along the bottom, I might be able to hit more. I'm not paying your toll. For one thing, I don't have enough money. Why did you immediately have to deal with my weapon? Powering up FTL. I'm gonna send Cozy over to help get this piloting seat repaired. There we go. Automated ship. Alright. That made life a little bit easier on us. Got a store right up here before the exit. That's pretty good. And we can see where the possible ships are. Also very good. Aid the civilian ship again. Okay, we need to knock out their drone capability at least a little bit. Okay, you come over here to do that. You come over here to do this. We've got an anti-ship beam drone. Okay, and it takes 2 power, so that's good. Crew did not survive the assault. I'm gonna bump that up. Let's get you in there as well. Okay, let's not do that. Let's, in fact, get this fire suffocated as best we can. Because I kind of forgot about the whole it not healing people when it is broken. Alright, that means everybody is healing up. Slowly but surely. I do really love the Engi Medbot disposal, or dispersal. It is so handy. I think I'm gonna go here, then here. Here, 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 and here. Possibly. Alright. Stay out of this and you could profit. I think we can do better if we just attack them. Now that green part was the overshield that I talked about with the Zoltan sector. And it is nice to be reminded that ion weapons do take care of that somewhat. Okay, we got way more scrap. Oh. We didn't manage to save the other ship, but we did get scrap from them too. Which actually, I think, should mean we can now fire up both of these. I hate it when they are ready to jump almost immediately. You know what? Let's do this. Please make sure they cannot jump. With 2 of the drones, it is very handy, but we are going through drone parts at quite a clip. Gonna pop up to the store. I could sell my ion weapon. You know what, we're gonna do that. Because we can buy the system wrap. So we have no weapons, we only have the drones. I need 45 scrap to do that. I don't have it yet. I am gonna spend all of the scrap I've got right there. Just trying to get us a little bit farther along. Let's come over here before we head to the exit. See if we can't get in a little bit more scrap. I can give you the 5 missiles. They gave us more power. I don't need more power, I need more scrap. Alright, exit it is. We'd like to help you on your mission, but don't have much to offer. Sensor subsystem? No. Don't need my sensors upgraded at this time. Pirate controlled or Zoltan controlled? Yeah, let's go pirate controlled. See what they have for us. Maybe they'll be rich enough to afford us some more stuff. We've got a store right there. We can't afford anything in it though. Okay. Picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system. We are going to hail them. We can give them 1 drone part for 5 fuel. And I am actually going to take that deal. I'm gonna come along here and then go up the side. Piracy results in negative societal impact. Not permitted. We are just not getting the fights. Wait, how do I get over here? Oh, I have to go up here. I'm glad I noticed that when I did. Go looking for the rebel ship. Nope. Didn't work. I'm gonna go to this distress, then come over here. See what that does for us. A ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off the distress call. And let's search for the ship. Hey, we found it! Damaged and abandoned. But we got some scrap from it. Not enough, but it's a start. I can send my repair drone into the fire. It methodically puts out the fires. And they gave us a defense drone Mark II. But also 32 scrap. That is awesome. Because with that, we can do that. Now we have the 5 power we need to power up all of these. So we can finally hit that goal. And to do it, we're gonna fight the ship. Robotic Warfare achievement unlocked, which gives us the Engi Cruiser Type B. Now I can't direct the fight in any meaningful way because I have no weapons to control. I just have drones. I can get you to go help with the repairs. Ship is powering up its FTL, and they did delay it. Let's get you back to the engines. Not bad. Gave us a lot more scrap. Now, we did fire up 3 drone parts, 2 of which are now gone, but we did get 1 back. Let's see how much farther we get with this setup. I think I'm gonna need another drone in there. All right. We can't work on our ship while there's danger in the area. What does the exit beacon have for us? Find a rebel combat ship that has been reassigned as an emergency supply vessel. We're gonna attack the rebels. We're not gonna wait and steal supplies from the civilians. In part because I have a feeling that this is going to come to a close pretty soon. Let's get that dealt with. And what I'm doing is basically keeping as much of the ship without air as possible. And we'll see how this works out. Okay, you are gonna run through here. I'm gonna close this off. We're gonna be awful and steal the civilian supplies as well. And it was nothing more than a vaccination for the local plague. Okay. Now y'all are coming here, because you'll heal up much quicker. And basically this now means that this guy can't go anywhere but the med bay. And since the med bay is constantly healing us at a decent rate, he's gonna die long before we do. Alright, so now we can close that up. Wait for it to become oxygenated, at least a little bit. And there we go. We don't need the system repair bot. Cozy over here is going to take care of our repair needs. But we have unlocked Engi Cruiser B. Let's go to the rock controlled. What I need to get at this point is a decent weapon. Oh, great. Intruders on board, and we're at a sun. Okay. So I want all of y'all to be right here. And then what I'm going to do is same thing we did before. To help ensure that they don't stay for any meaningful amount of time. Fires are about to break out, but that's not a problem because they'll be suffocated very quickly. Okay. Let's close the doors. Well, open them all for just this next flash. Close them back up again. Get everybody to where they belong. And we're jumping out of there. Because we need to be away from that sun. Okay. Small research station. Fire got out of control. And their fire suppression system is not responding. We can send our drone into the fire again. And we got another system repair drone. But we did get a fair amount of scrap. So that's good. And there's a store right here. I think this is just about the most scrap we've had. Let's see what the store has. It does have a weapon. Ion Blast is 8-second charge time. I think we'll go with that one. We are going to sell this one. This requires 3 power, this only requires 2. Gonna do that. Okay. And we are actually gonna see, let's see, that's 35 more. This only requires 1 energy. Which means, let's see. Right now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 5 right there. So I should have enough for this as well. I'm gonna aim towards the second shield at this point. Let's search for the ship. 5 damage to our hull. Great. And I have to go back to the store because there was no way to get beyond it. There we go. come over here. Nothing there. We can't afford a crew member. Okay, we've got a pirate fighter. I need to take the weapons out. I don't think we'll be getting far towards a second shield. I have a sneaking suspicion we're going to quickly be killed. You need to come over here. Yeah, I needed a weapon that could penetrate 2 shields. None of them. It's fine though. Alright, and this run has ended. But now we go to the hangar, and we've got this Engi guy, but we've also got this one, which only has 1 member, so this heavily relies on drones. We start out with 2 system repair and an anti-personnel. Now if we come back here to the Kestrel, we've have 6 unique aliens on the Kestrel cruiser, have 11 systems installed at one time, or repair back to full health when it only has 1. And with 2 of those, we can unlock layout B. So let's make a run, and we're going to aim for 6 unique aliens and the 11 systems. Now at the moment we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I believe. We do obviously need to name our people. We've got, let's see. We'll name you out in the world so I can see where each person is. Your pilot. Alright. Excuse me. So Cubbin and Zimu are getting renamed. Joss Cubbin is going to become Cozy. And Zimu is going to become Clover. There we go. We have the Artemis missile. We've got the burst laser 2. We can have both up and running. Alright, 11 systems 6 unique aliens. Can you get us through our shield? Does not appear so. And I believe this weapon is just like that one. Can't penetrate our shield. So I'm not too worried about it. Let's go here. Let's get the shields down in full. There we go. That's much better. Their evasion's knocked out. I don't care about their weapon or their drone this time around. It may, in fact... Oh, well, it can't help somebody train shields because nobody's in shields. We did get a hull beam, though. So ultimately, I'm probably going to put an extra power into weapon control pretty quickly. Because I feel like a burst laser plus a hull beam would be a pretty sweet way to do. Okay. Cozy, you're going to come over here to shields for now. That will allow me to open this up. Shoot. Okay, that's less ideal now. I'm going to go there. Alright, Clover's coming up here. Come fight that guy. There we go. Our hull is somewhat repaired. Everybody is healed back up. And we're good to go. Okay. Let's see if we can't knock those weapons down some. Not taking your surrender. Because I want all the scrap. Yay, scrap. Alright. We are attacking the scum rather than buying that slave. But I believe there will be a point in this fight at which we can get a free slave, which sounds awful when I put it that way. Pain. Is that a human? I don't need a human. You know what? Surrender is not an option. Come on. There we go. Give me the good scrap. Okay, that's good. You can come back over here. Come get healed up a bit. There we go. Hey, there's a store. We do need systems. I'm inclined to get the scrap recovery arm though. Let's see how that does for us. You should be able to knock out that shield pretty shortly. There we go. Can't do that yet. But I can grab another power. So now I have enough power to have both of those out. Especially if I do like that. Jump into the middle of a plasma storm. Let's manually search the wreckage for survivors and equipment. We found a small bomb and some scrap. Good for us. In the auto assault, we're gonna do this. Oh, it's disabled our shields entirely. Somehow. This is not good. Let's get the weapons dealt with. Okay, you need to come over here. And I need to suffocate these flames. You're also going to come over here. Right, I'm without everything now. Come on. Suffocate, please. Okay. Close that. Let's heal them up. Come in here. Okay, everybody go back to their things for now. And we're not making it. That's okay. This game is all about failures and starting over and finding the best method. Let's look at the hangar again. Our list of ships. We can unlock a Federation by defeating the flagship with the Engi cruiser. And I know there are other ways as well. Okay. We've got this. Get our people back in place. Cozy there. Clover. There we are. And let's jump. This is not good. That should buy me some time. I forgot that they were trying to escape. There we go. Go get healed. All right. Let's help. Okay, that didn't do us any good. It did hurt us, though. You can come repair the doors. upgrade our oxygen system. Sure. Normally it would have been probably 25. We got it for 17. Now we just need more power to put into it. Let's see what we get out of this fight. I do like the auto scouts early on. They're nice and easy to fight. Get you healed up. We will never surrender our crew to the slavers. Okay, you can't get through our shield. Can you? No. Oh, I managed to hit the drone. I could jump now if I want, but they can't hurt me for once. I will, however, accept their offer because it is a unique alien. And I am gonna, let's see, what are you good at? Nothing? I'm gonna put you in shields. And we have the potential again. But these weapons look a little bit more dangerous. Oh, they didn't even give us a slave this time. Bit of a shame. Alright. You come over here, you come over here. Go back. Can't afford to sell anything right now. Jose is the only one we can afford, and we don't need Jose because we don't need a human. We don't need the mantis. We do need the rock man. So I guess we'll repair up to there and just go on. Now, if this does result in us potentially getting enough scrap, then maybe with this one we can go ahead. Come on, I'd like to knock out that. Alright, you know what? I'm tired of that. Okay, this is a bit of a problem. Gonna bring them over there and open up that to suffocate it. Alright, we got some scrap. We got some more scrap, that's good. Just need this fire to go out. Close the doors. Reoxygenate it. Come in here. Okay, go back to where you belong. You come in here to finish getting healed. All right. Okay, we found some fuel. Next sector, It's been a while since we were in a nebula. Let's go to the nebula. We are attacking the pirate. We need that. Okay. So they do have an ion weapon. That's this one right here. That looks like some sort of beam. See if we can't knock this out a bit. That was much better. Nope, I want you gone. Let's see if we can't keep it delayed. Or just take it out outright. Okay, and they slipped away. Not seeing any stores yet, unfortunately. I want to attack the ship. I want to start getting stuff dealt with. Gotta get this one taken care of because it's teleporting missiles into my... Nope, I want shields gone. That's a pretty generous offer. I will accept that one. Now that is a weapon to worry about. Okay, now it can't go anywhere, so the next step is the weapon. Definitely gotta take care of the weapon. And then I'll deal with the shield. There we go. Why are you... You should be in here. Why am I hearing fire? Oh, because there's fire in the door room. Come in here. Fix this. You know what? Come in here. And we're going to... We can't open all the doors. How are we supposed to deal with this? Because I don't see a way out. Oh, we lost somebody. Because we need the medbot up, or the medbay up, but it's full of fire. So yeah, we're pretty much all gonna die. Need those two to go in there and try to deal with the fire, and no, we're gonna die. Okay. Yeah. We are restarting. There we go. Can we have a better luck on this time? We're gonna reject your toll. Okay, that was a good first volley. We knocked their shields out completely. Let's see if we can't take care of their weapons too. Nice. They've been repairing their shields. And I am going to target the weapons next because I assume that they've been in there repairing it. Yeah, they keep trying to get their shields up, but I'm just not letting them. Okay. Jumped right into a sun again. Or a star, Class M star. So we are going to have solar flares, which will deal with oxygen. So what I'm gonna actually do is bring this guy up here. And then I'm gonna open up as many rooms and systems as I can to avoid fire spreading. Now right now this room will stay oxygenated, this room will stay oxygenated. And the pilot's area. And that's it. Okay, that becomes a huge problem immediately. I've got to have you repair that oxygen right away because while I am trying to suffocate all the fire, you come over here. Come back in here. What can we do here? Okay. That's working. Let's see if I can get you there. We don't have shields, which is not ideal. But we survived, they did not. So, we don't have doors either. Gotta keep us healed. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Now I'm gonna need to close this door. And we are going to get out of here. Gonna go to the store. Okay. We do have a couple of aliens here. Do we have anything to sell? No. Which means we can't afford any of them. Okay, all doors closed. Alright. Come heal up a little bit. Now we are at a store, so I feel like I should use some of that to get a little farther. Okay, can we do this? One merchant seems to be mad broadcasting a request for a mercenary ship. Your ship seems reasonably equipped. A freighter carrying a shipment of my own goods is a week late. Fools flew through a pirate-filled sector. I fear for the cargo's safety. Let's see if we can handle it for them. Where is our quest marker? Way up there. If we go here, 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 we can come down here. Okay. I think we can get this. Okay, this was a trap. Love that for us. There we go. No surrender. Thank you. All right. You and you come and repair this hole. Go get healed. Stay out of this or you'll be next. I don't think so. Wait for our weapons to charge up. They've managed to repair their weapons somewhat. So let's take another run at them. That took care of some of our concerns. I would like you to stop hitting our weapons, or repairing your weapons, please. Thank you. Up to the quest. Okay. Scanning for the lost ship. We find the remains of the ship. Seems to have severe external damage. Cannot pinpoint a cause. The majority of its cargo seems intact. Managed to discern the ship's intended destination. Alright, let's take the cargo and head to the original destination in search of a reward. Good deal, it is right on our way. repair crew can't approach without being fired on. Let's promise to help and fire from a distance. You fire a few volleys from a distance, and it is clear the defense system is no match for your weapons. However, the station does not seem happy with your solution. You salvage what you can and jump before there's trouble. So we did get a little something out of it. I should be able to hit this distress, then the quest, and then the exit. Have encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if it was fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Prepare to board and investigate. Ship's completely abandoned. Alright, quest. Do we get rewarded for bringing the cargo? You find the station that had ordered your cargo, you drop it off, and they respond, ignoring the fact that this is days late. We really appreciate that you delivered our materials. We realize how dangerous this sector is these days. Take this as a payment. So we've got a anti-ship beam drone, but no drone control. Let's get the storage cache. Definitely want to take and keep the weapons offline for as long as possible. Well, we have our choice of Zoltan controlled or Zoltan controlled. So this way, a little bit more option for civilian. So we'll go to that one. The Zoltan patrol their borders, but let you pass when your ID is Federation. This nebula turns out to be the hiding place of a terrified rock crew, taking refuge from the Zoltan border police. They don't seem prepared to risk your leaving with their coordinates and open fire. Okay. Let's see about knocking their weapons down somehow. Nah, I don't want you to have weapons. Somebody must be in there actively repairing. But not for long. I'm keeping all of my money in the hopes that I can get to a store. Hey, we got a alien. What are you? You are Zoltan. Zoltan provides power to occupied systems. Alright, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put you over here. And we're gonna bring you over here. Okay, we've got breach missiles. That takes 3 and requires a missile. So I will be most likely selling that weapon. Intruders on board. And let's bring you over here. And I guess I should actually be fighting them. I don't like it when my missiles miss. Oh! Okay, well that is a significant problem. Okay. Thank you for hitting. Can we get one more? Come on. Okay. That makes us significantly safer now. Although I have managed to get my entire crew killed, except for the pilot. I'm not sure if I can make it with just the one person. I think I can. Okay. Well, we can fly at least. So there's that. I will submit to... I have only one crew member. Refuse and fight. Okay. You know what? We're gonna open all except for that. Oh. Okay. Well, that was not a good run. Let's go to the hangar for a minute. Here. We only have the 2 ships to choose from. I suppose we could try layout B here and just see how that'll work. We've got the heavy laser Mark 1, 2 normal damage, fire chance low, and we've got a drone reactor booster. Okay, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna come down here. This may well be our last run today. We got another weapon, a hull missile. We have no missiles to use. But that's fine. Okay. This one wants to get away. Can we get to this before they can get away? Yes. Wait, what am I doing? Let's get their weapons dealt with. Oh, I can't. I need a burst laser more than a heavy laser. There we go. All right. Took care of that one. Being targeted by a nearby ship. The distress call was a lure. Okay. Let's go here and here. Of course it immediately took out the shields. Okay. We will intervene and destroy the outpost, or defend the outpost. Let's do this a little bit more. Alright, we are managing to take care of this, at least somewhat. Okay. A little bit more scrap. A little bit more fuel though, that's nice too. We could use a store very soon. Need to take possession of an enemy ship intact. We are still not equipped for that yet. Eventually we will. Eventually we will be able to get a ship set up for taking out the crew, but not the ship. But not yet. Now the whole smasher does require 3 power versus the 1. So it's not necessarily ideal. I really don't like the options here. The last one is have 4 enemy systems or subsystems ioned at the same time. Don't see that happening in this ship. Which is fine. This is not going well. Oh, they took my weapon away. That is problematic. Can we disable you? Good. At least temporarily. Okay. Of course they had to get one more shot off. Welcome aboard, Cubbin. You will be in charge of shields. Oh, hush. Hush. Alright. What is stopping us from going? Oh. For some reason, I am without power. Oh, okay. There we go. Let's go to the next sector. We're gonna do rock controlled. And we've immediately got 2 stores we can look at, which I have been saving up our scrap, so this is good. So we already have a heavy ion. This one requires 2, but does 2 shots. This one requires 1 and does 1 shot. It's not my favorite weapon, but it will do in a pinch. We're not collecting aliens at this point in time. I think we'll leave it alone. And instead, get some extra power. Now you can come back up to shields. And I do want to check on this one. It's 14 seconds, 9 seconds, and 13 seconds. So these have a very similar time to charge. Federation encrypted signal. Let's send an away party. Find a hidden Federation outpost. We just got word from a sister outpost that they've been discovered by the rebels and are under attack. If you're still loyal to the Federation, go save them. Hey, that's actually on our way. Pretty useful. Alright. So the way this works, I'm going to use the heavy ion first. Knock out their shields, then I'll use the weapon on the shields, and possibly bump over to the hull laser instead of the heavy ion. Okay. Okay, you need to come over here. That is not ideal, but that's okay. Okay, I want you to come up here. And actually, both of y'all are going to come over here. Because we have fire somewhere. So we're going to open all the doors except for these. And we are going to open these. And these. Oh, shoot. Please fix the O2 fast. Okay. Pretty good. Let's go over to our quest and see what they have to say. This must be the Federation base we were told about. Okay. You know what? Let's not do this. Let's do this one. So we're gonna go 2 and 3. There we go. Maybe 3 here, actually. Because this does more damage on a systemless room. Alright. So we got all that from the wreckage. We got an ion bob and Junping. Our location has been compromised. Take everything you can and please drop our survivors off at the next station. Okay. So we do have a rock band now. You are going to come handle weapons. I think we can go here. Actually, let's go here and then to the exit. Now this one has boarding, so they may send somebody. So I may have to break out this guy instead of these two. But for now, let's go with like that. And let's actually do that in preparation. Okay, pirates. We're doing pretty well so far. Oh boy. A small platform orbits near this beacon. It looks like a fueling station of some sort, and it is cheerily broadcasting reasonable prices in a spectrum of frequencies and languages. I'm going to dock. And it was a trap. Of course it was. Alright. Nobody has come onto my ship. They've just damaged it quite badly. So. With them being able to knock out my shield, we are not in good shape for this. Come on. Okay. This is a little bit better. We are going to accept their offer to surrender because we are at 1 point away from death. Next sector. Uncharted Nebula. And we're inside the nebula. That's fine. Hey, we have a store immediately. We are saved. Seeing a trade depot set up near the beacon implies there's an alien settlement. Now, I don't know if this ship counts with the achievement with the human, with the Kestrel. There is the one, the achievement to repair your ship back to full health from one hull point. So we're going to do a fix-all just to see. It did not count. Well, that's just annoying. I'm gonna buy those. And then I think I'm going to going to power up 2 shields and see if that will help at all. Let's also get our guys over to medbay. I keep forgetting I don't have that Engi medbot dispersal. Okay. You go here, you go here. Drone isn't looking for us, but it has found us nonetheless, and once it uncloaks, we can get started with this. Just gotta get through that shield in order to get anything done. Okay. Might be worth it to look for a combat drone rather than an anti-personnel drone eventually. A rock armored transport nearby looks to have lost its bearings, but when you hail, they grow suspicious. Whatever life form you are, we find you repugnant. We seek no aid. Leave now. We could lead them out of the nebula. And that did get us some stuff. Okay, silence. Pirate ship arrives shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it is attempting to avoid your ship, you assume it's a smuggler trying to stay away from beacons. Let's see what we can do. We'll wait until we've got both of the weapons at full. Really? It is having trouble hitting anything. They're not, but we are. You keep shooting them down, of course. Okay. So I need to wait for both of these to be active. We are not doing well in this fight. Somebody leveled up. Okay, I need both of them active again. Really? Come on. Okay, it is time to jump. Because we're not winning that fight. We're gonna ignore this ship. Get things all settled. Come over here. All right. Not ideal. You can't get through, so it's this one we're worried about. But we've got the 2 shields, so that's fine. Okay. So far, so good. Let's bring you over here, and you over here. Go, and I'm gonna bring you over here. There we go. I'm so glad we jumped away from that one fight. Now I do have to go back there, so we can get to the exit. Next sector, slug-controlled nebula. Okay. One of the 5 moons of a planet hidden. As you drift closer, you are contracted by a slug marooned on the moon's surface. I shall join your crew, say I, if you can answer me the simple question. How many moons are there in orbit here? I believe it said one of the 5 moons, so we're going to go with 5. That is correct. You surprised me. Human, is it? Yes. We can be partners. Slug beams aboard and joins our crew. I don't think there's a single human on this ship, so I don't know what you're talking about, Slug, but you're going to be in charge of the engines. Because, yeah, you're not good at anything in particular. So that one worked out for us. We will aid the civilian ship. They now have two, and they're beaming aboard. So we're gonna knock these guys out and get that guy up and running. And we're just waiting on these to get fully charged up. Okay. Okay, another volley is now. Let's turn you off and one of you on. Wait again. I don't want you to have missiles. Oh, and you've knocked out my weapon. Of course you have. Can we manage this? Let's go with that. Right. Keep going, keep going. Once that goes off, we will it manages to miss, so I'm firing 3 shots. And it keeps missing, such that I have to wait the whole time, because with 2 shields, I have to hit with all 3 shots. We're gonna try one more volley. If I don't make any headway with this volley, we are jumping. Okay, I made some headway. I don't need that right now. Okay. We are getting somewhere. Okay. Wasn't sure if we were gonna make that one. We got quite a bit of good scrap there, and there's a store here, so maybe we have some good hope. That will help somewhat. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Another one with 2 shields, but we know how to beat that if we can just manage it. It looks like maybe 2 beam weapons and a laser. Okay, those 2 can't penetrate our shields. So. Okay. Come on. We have delayed the ship. All right. And we are still going. Let's see what's in this store. $16 as opposed to 14 seconds. It is a beam, though. I think I'm going to aim for the pike beam. Get rid of both of those. Buy that. Fix this up a little bit. Can't get any more power bars yet. And we're gonna try the pike beam instead. And let's see how this does. Let's see if we even get to use it. The distress call appears to be emanating from a slug ship caught in open space by a mantis raider. They contact you on emergency frequencies. Please, we'll give you all we have if you save us. We can attack the mantis ship, the slug ship, or of all the species in the galaxy, these two deserve one another. And we can power up the jump drive. I'm gonna attack the mantis ship. They do have a border. So let's power this up. I'm gonna power the pike beam down because something that didn't occur to me is the pike beam cannot penetrate shields. So we are gonna have to wait for the shields to go down first. There we go. 1, 2. And we're not surviving this. Now that one could be ready very quickly. I would do it. Yeah, we're not making it out of here right now. Can we jump? No. Of course. Let's go ahead. Oh, I can't because doors. Okay, this is not good. I got the pike beam with the intention to use it, and I can't even use it. Okay, you can at least come in here and put out the fire, please. Okay. Well, our last run was moderately successful for a bit, but we are slowly starting to collect things. Something I do think we may do next round is give ourselves an easier time so you can maybe see a little bit more of the content. So we are going to play on easy on the next one. In the meantime, thank you so much for joining me.